Well, a very early good morning to you. Hello everyone, I'm Larry and you're watching St. Nick's Farms on YouTube. And you may think I'm crazy for being out here at about 4:30 in the morning, and I know Jenny does. But what I'm working on is setting up the laser level out at the building site, and I'm going to see if I can project the beam on all of the posts that is, that are up for the new building. I'm thinking that maybe this would give me a little more accurate than the receiver or the sensor for the laser that is. So I'm going to just try this, hope it works out. That's the reason I'm out here when it's still dark outside. So thank you for joining us here on St. Nick's Farms. I really do appreciate it. Please honor us by subscribing to the channel and giving us a thumbs up. Let's get started. I realize I'm going to have to hurry a little bit because it is, even at this time of the morning, it's already starting to break day in the east. So we got to get everything set up. I came out here yesterday and kind of took a look at things to see where I need to set the tripod so that I can project the laser beam on all of the posts. Okay, here's our laser level. Let's go around and get it set up on the tripod and see if we can project or shoot the laser beam to all the posts. And I keep saying post. It's a pole barn, but I call them posts. So if sometimes I'll refer to them as a pole and sometimes I'll refer to them as a post. But anyway, let's go around and get the laser set up. Okay, let's see, I'm going to have to hurry here because, and I may have to turn some lights off in the building. Some of these are easier to see on some of the posts than they are on the others. But you can see the line. I think you can see the line right here that it's projecting. Back several years ago when I was in the mobile home business, the retailers, the dealerships, their setup crews used what was called a water level, and it was basically a line or a hose that they would stretch between the 2 points, and it had water in the hose or the tubing, and whenever that water got level, they attached it to the mobile home, and when they got the home level, the water would be the same on both ends, and That was a pretty unique, pretty simplified method of leveling, and I think it's still used quite a bit. Okay, I think that got it. I'll take just a quick check back through here and make sure that I've got all the posts marked. To miss one would be, it'd be difficult to get everything set back up. Of course, be daylight, I'd have to wait till in the morning, but then to get everything set back up to where the level was exactly where it is this morning. So I'm checking every post just to make sure, do a second check to make sure. And that post there was the one with just a very little bit of line showing. Now what this gives me is a line to, a point of reference to start with to measure all the posts and be able to cut them off to where they'll be exactly level on the top. Well, I'm glad I did that little check, because those two posts right there, the very two on the facing the building, the right hand side, I had not marked yet. I started with these two and had not marked those, so I have done the little second check on everything. It kind of goes back to the old thing of measure twice, cut once. Well, in this case, I was checking twice, and now that's got me a little paranoid. I want to make sure that I do have everything, all of the poles checked, and I think I do now. But I am glad that I went back and checked that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn the laser level off, and do that by just pressing the power button here. That cuts the laser off, and then put it back in the lock position. That way I can move it around and won't have any effect on the balance of the laser mechanism inside. So we got all the posts marked, and that gives us, as I said earlier, that does give us a point of reference to work from, to go up, measure up, and get all the posts cut off. Then at the same height, they'll be all level at the top of the post. So what I'm going to do now is to go get the Massey Fergus, and I'm going to take my landscape rake, hook it up, and see if we can pull some of these larger rocks off the surface, because I'm going to be using some rolling scaffolding to do this work, and I think if I can take my landscape excuse me, if I can take my landscape rake and pull some of these larger rocks, it'll just make it a little bit easier for me to roll that scaffolding around so that I can access the top of the post and get them cut off. I'm going to go ahead and take the laser level off the tripod and get it stored back away, just to make sure that I don't forget about it or something and bump into it. And so let's get this all stored away, and then we'll get to seeing what we can do with the rake and raking some of these larger rocks off the surface here. Well, there you have it, folks. I got all the poles marked or postmarked, and now I can measure them and get them all to the right height. I took the landscape rake and I raked some of these larger rocks off of the area here, so that when I use the roll around scaffolding, maybe it'll roll a little bit easier with not having such big rocks laying around. So thank you so much for joining us here on St. Nick's Farms. I really do appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, as always, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below. So, early morning. Thank you for watching. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.